Oh, darling, settle in and grab a drink, because the Montecito chapter of the Woe Is Us tour has taken a spectacularly bleak turn. After a 2024 so quiet you could hear their Netflix contract gathering dust, it seems the Duke and Duchess of Perpetual Grievance are facing the music in 2025. And frankly, it's the kind of car crash television we've all been secretly waiting for. Let's talk about the golden goose, shall we? That laughably huge $80 million Netflix deal is reportedly circling the drain and set to expire next year. And what, pray tell, did they deliver for that king's ransom? A string of vanity projects so dull they make watching paint dry seem like an action movie. Their latest offering, a snooze fest about polo, a sport for the mega rich, how relatable, was branded unintentionally hilarious and a dull indulgence. It flopped harder than a pancake, failing to bother the top 10 charts anywhere. Word from behind the scenes is that it was so tedious and focused on Harry's polo buddy, Nacho, that staffers mockingly dubbed it the Nacho Show. You just can't make this stuff up. But fear not, for Meghan has a master plan. She's launching a lifestyle empire called American Riviera Orchard. So far, this empire consists of sending jars of jam to her D-list celebrity pals. Truly revolutionary. This is apparently the prelude to her grand return, complete with a new cooking show for Netflix. That is, if it ever gets made. An insider, bless their soul, whispered that Meghan is just so much work, and that what you get in return is simply not worth the hassle. There are massive doubts the show will ever see the light of day. Shocker! After being brutally and accurately roasted at the Golden Globes for getting paid millions of dollars to do nothing, perhaps a show about the simple joys of friendship and entertaining from a woman who fled a palace isn't the relatable content she thinks it is. When they weren't busy failing to produce content, our favourite former royals were playing dress-up on what can only be called faux royal tours in Nigeria and Colombia. It's a deliciously brazen attempt to have their cake and eat it too. All the flashing cameras and fawning attention of a royal tour, with none of the actual duty or accountability. This desperate craving to remain relevant is plastered all over their shiny new website, Sussex.com, which is dripping with the royal titles and crests they claimed were so suffocating. For a pair who supposedly ran screaming from the monarchy for their freedom, they sure do love clinging to its prestige. Naturally, this parade of PR disasters has sent them into a full-blown panic. They've hired a whole new team of pricey communications gurus in a move that's been called long overdue. Translation: their strategy of whining to the press clearly wasn't working. This frantic reshuffling comes as staff reportedly flee their employ, which is surely just a coincidence, and not at all a sign that working for them is an absolute nightmare. Through it all, they remain the world's most persecuted victims. Their spokesperson had to rush out a statement insisting this couple will not be broken, after they were criticised for yet another self-serving photo op. Meghan herself has had the audacity to claim that her public statements, which have set off international firestorms, are somehow not controversial. It's not her, you see. It's everyone else who's the problem. So, as 2025 looms, the stakes are stratospherically high, with the Netflix cash cow running dry and a lifestyle brand already being called doomed to be yet another flop. Their glamorous Hollywood dream is curdling into a financial nightmare. For two people who promise to enlighten the world, all they've really done is provide a masterclass in how to burn every bridge on two continents. Let's all watch and see if they can conjure up a miracle, or if this is the year the whole Sussex enterprise finally, gloriously implodes. Either way, it's going to be fabulous.